Let's remove the 3 mounting bolts for this. They come straight across like that. So now that we have all the upper bolts loose, let's continue on to the lower aspect. To start removing this, I'm just going to use a small screwdriver, and what I essentially want to do is just get in between this area right here and gently pry. As I'm prying, I'm slowly trying to pull this out and away. As it starts coming apart, I'm going to move along to this one, separate that as well. You can see it's starting to come apart here. That's great. Work my way along. There we are. Get this in there. Oops, I skipped one. There's that one. There it is, friends. Now the next thing we're going to want to do is swap over the badge from our original grill to the brand new one. Sometimes on these you might happen to find that it has an area that this is actually attached. For ours in particular, you can tell that it has the line-up tabs right here that are supposed to slide in, but they don't actually have anything that holds it to it, which means that it's essentially glued. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and try to heat up that a little bit and just try to help soften up the glue a little bit, and then I'm going to gently pry. Once it's nice and warm, I'm going to gently get in between this area and just kind of work my way around. I'm trying to be very careful not to go ahead and break this badge because I don't want to replace that as well. Just going to work my way around this glue. There we are. Now let's just go ahead and clean up this area. Okay, so now that we have this as clean as possible, the next thing that I like to do is go ahead and coat this with an adherent. Essentially, you can either use some super glue or you can use some gasket maker / RTV. The super glue is going to be a little bit more permanent, where RTV technically can be taken back off again in the future. So with that said, I'm just going to put a nice bead of this coming along here, and then we'll just go ahead and line it up with its corresponding holes on the new grill here and put it right in. I've got plenty of super glue on there. I'm just going to go ahead and line the tabs up. Slide it right down on. I'm going to give it a gentle press here, and now we can let this completely dry. Okay, this looks amazing. Let's go ahead and get it onto the vehicle. Now at this point, what we want to pay attention to is these tabs. They're pretty much in the center of this right here. They need to slide underneath this black area. There's one right there, and there's another one right over here. As we slide them in, we're just going to continue pushing it all the way in, and we're going to try to latch in all the tabs along the way. Get this down. All right. Now once it feels as though you have everything lined up, we're just going to continue on by gently pressing this in. I'll start on this side right here. So now we're going to work our way over to the other side here. I'm pressing it down, I'm pressing it in at the same time. Try to get this tab locked in. There we are. I heard a nice little click. This feels great. Now we're just going to line up our upper bolt holes. Once they're all started, snug them up. Once you have all of your bolts nice and tight, just ensure that it's completely situated. This looks like it's secure. Go ahead and close the hood and inspect it. That looks amazing.